As you can see the name of the lesson over here in slide, the village pharmacy. We all have seen neem trees growing near our houses, on roadside, in park, in garden, in forest, and even on courtyard. Some of us also know a few uses. But do you know the neem is a wonder tree and that every part of it has several useful qualities? Don't you think then that is correct to call it village pharmacy? Where medicines are prepared and given out. It was already 6 in the evening. Nima, a student of Standard 8th, had not yet returned home from school. In Yavan, her father, a pediatrician at City Hospital. Her mother, Wembu, and grandparents who had come from village were very much worried. That why Nima had not come till yet. Nima entered just then with a sapling in her hand. All, mother, father, grandma, grandpa, asked Nima, "What happened to you? Why are you so late from school?" Nima, it was a thoughtful homage that we paid at our school to the 94 children who died under the most tragic circumstances in Kumbakonam. Tragedy at school G. Srivasan in Kumbakonam. A school in Kumbakonam, Tamil Nadu, in which 94 children died, raises serious question about the state of basic education in schools. Classes were on as usual at Shri Krishna High School in Kumbakonam in Tamil Nadu. In the school kitchen, preparation were on the cook the mass noon meal. Rice, sambar, a side dish and a boiled egg per child. No one noticed a small fire in one corner of the kitchen. But a strong wind, normal in the month of Adi, July to August, instead seemed to breathe new life into the flames, and suddenly they leapt to catch the thatch of the roof. And then the burning thatch fell. 75 children were burnt alive. On the other, 30 who suffered several burns. 18 died in the hospital. All of them were listening to Niba and this tragic circumstances. Vembu. It was a terrible accident. Grandma. Nima, how did you or school children pay homage? Nima. Grandma, we have planted 94 neem saplings in our school campus in the memory of departed souls. We see the sapling, the image of the children whose lives were mercilessly nipped in the bud. I have brought home one sapling to be planted in our garden. Vembu. That's a fitting gesture on part of your school. Inyawan. Yes, I agree. By the way, Neema, do you know that neem has lot of medical values? Neema. I don't know. I would certainly like to know. Grandma. I think your grandpa will be the right person to tell you about it. He has lived in the village all his life and he knows better than anybody else. It is the village pharmacy. Neema, Grandpa, do you tell me about the medical value of the neem? In fact, we have science exhibition on our school next week. Maybe our class could prepare something on neem. Grandpa, it is true that we villagers call the neem tree our village pharmacy. To begin with, look at my teeth. I am 80. Can you believe? This is thanks to the neem twigs that I use to clean my teeth every morning. Look at my skin, still blemish, less as a child. Neem has so many profit. Thanks again to the neem paste that I apply regularly. I am hale and hearty even at 80. Thanks once again to the neem juice that I drink. It purifies the blood and cure all the elements. Nima was listening to the story. Grandma said, "Do you know that what motivated your father to become a doctor?" Well, he uses to watch my father preparing medicines from various parts of neem, its bark, seeds and leaves, that created an interest in medicines. Traditionally, in India, neem has been used widely as a medicine for many centuries. It can fight inflammation, hypertension, and ulcer. Neem have different kinds of profit. It can combat diabetes and malaria, boils, rashes and wounds disappear in no time. You name it and neem cures it. It is a panacea for many elements. Even as early 4000 or 4500 years ago, various parts of the neem were used in cosmetics and medical products by East India in Harappans. Evidence of these uses exist in the remains excavated at the Harappan site. And Here, I must tell you something about Mahatma Gandhi. The prayer meeting at Sabarmati Ashram were conducted under a neem tree, and neem leaf chutney was the part of his everyday diet. And Neema, if you think that the neem has medicinal properties alone, you are mistaken. It also increases the fertility of the soil. In fact, research has proved that its chemical makeup is such that it is resistant to more than 200 different types of insects. It has also proved to be a good pesticide. Neema is thus agro-friendly too. It protects crops from harmful insects, virus and bacteria. The litter of its fallen leaf is rich in organic content and hence serve as a good manure. The neem is also an ideal source of timber for carpentry. For its wood, you would be surprised to know that during the hot summer months, the temperature under the neem tree is 10 degrees less than the surrounding temperature. For example, if the surrounding temperature is 35, then the temperature under the neem tree will be 25. In fact, your air conditioner may not match the healthy cooling effect of the neem. Thus, it is a free air cooler service. These evergreen perennial trees can grow in any soil. And if these escape your eggs, they can survive for 200 to 300 years. Is that all you want to know, or? Neema, oh grandpa, how blessed I am to be named Neema. Vembu, no wonder. The neem is known as the wonder tree, and you are a wonder girl too. Do you know? The person in the picture is Shri Rajiv Gandhi. In August 2005, a conservation project called Simriti One or Forest of Memorial was started in Himachal Pradesh in the memory of our late Prime Minister Shri Rajiv Gandhi. The motto of this project is to plant a tree towards a memory you wish to cherish and help us to grow it. Many people from Simla and tourists visiting Simla have denoted sapling to Simriti 1 in the fond memory of their departed loved ones. A lot of diseases have been mentioned in this lesson. Do you know that many of these diseases have become very common these days due to our modern lifestyle? That is why disease like hypertension, diabetes, heart related problems are called lifestyle diseases. Some other diseases like chickenpox, malaria, jaundice and measles are infectious disease that can be prevented by paying attention to the proper hygiene, vaccination and timely care. It is important to get hygiene and vaccination. Nature and the environment are very useful for us in many different ways. We should respect and protect them. Earth is our home for different living species, and we all are dependent on the environment for food, air, water and other needs. You should be careful and dependent on the earth. We are dependent for food, water, etc. Be careful and respect the Mother Earth. Don't throw garbage on the road or while driving. Be little more careful about the activities you do. If you will be personally careful, you will spread the same message. We have read words, exercise and explanation of the lesson. I hope you understand it. Thank you.